Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and yep, I'm going to continue my journey with Alexplorer through the Searing Gorge. It's freezing here in Melbourne. So cold. Hopefully my graphics card will warm up the room. I've actually run the heater in the room for a little bit. I've turned it off now because I don't want to get... I don't need to keep it like boiling hot. I just wanted to get the chill off the room. But we'll see how it all goes. I had told myself I'd record some puzzles today, but I can't face puzzles. Crown of the Hallowed has been... What is Crown of the Hallowed? Why has this been added to my appearance collection? Okay, these are things from... They're things from Molten Core that I got. I don't know why it's flagging them now. Anyway, citrine, volatile rum, blood of the mountain sold. What? For how much? Holy cow. Aquamarine sold. Gold ore. Some of the patterns sold, which is cool, I suppose. Sheepers. Is there anything I want to buy myself as a reward? Not really. But kind of nice to have. I've got all the bags I need. Is there anything I want to get myself? Actually, what I might do... Oh god, I didn't even know I was in trade chat. I might travel to Karanos and try and knock out this Gnomrigan quest. Hey, Chip. So yeah, I've got so many zones still to do. And I'm probably going to go, once I've done Searing Gorge, I'm probably going to head into the Badlands and do the Badlands, which will include doing Alderman. But yeah, doing a Gnomrigan run seems like a good idea. I've got a quest for it. Is there anything I need from these? I don't need... Well, let's change this to all classes. There's a headpiece that I don't have. Vicious Fallout, I've got everything now. And the boot operator's treads I don't have the appearance of. A Mechanicia thermoplug I've got everything of. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Yeah. I'm actually wearing the hazmat galoshes. How are you, Chip? Unfortunately, it flies me to Ironforge and then back to Karanos, even though I think I'm going to fly over Karanos, which is a bit weird. Like, there's Karanos flight point right there, which is where I want to stop. I want to stop right there. But it's flying me all the way into here. And then it's going to fly me back to here. Like, clever Griffin.
Congratulations.
It didn't take me too far in, though. Well. Do I want to check the back of Frostmane Hold for a rare spawn? Sorry to hear that, Chip. It's freezing cold here. Okay, I've come the wrong way, but let's check the back of this cave. What is going on here? Something's going on there. No explanation whatsoever. There's an elite here? Oh, cool. But let's go Noma. Because you can't go Gnome again. Probably not a great idea, Chip. But I wish you luck. So speak to Murdoch. Is Murdoch in the instance? We'll find out. Yes.
Hey.
Never thought I'd see a human like you down here. We've met before. Any particular reason you're risking life and limb? So that was it. But I'm here now. Now, there is Grubbus's protective pail. Is one of the few items here I don't have. Oh, let's do Grubbus.
Far away.
I'm here now.
Interesting.
This is gonna take quite a bit of time.
My, you're a tall one.
It's like a 5-minute event. back to getting wool. That's so Noma. No, I didn't hear anything. Well, apparently there is a rare item that can come from. I don't know how music rolls work. There's Grubbus's protective pile. So now there's no loot to get from Grubbus. There used to be a quest to go over here for something. I'm trying to remember what it was. There used to be something to collect over here. There's a chest here.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Got 'em.
Out of range. I need to get closer.
Greetings. Right.
Can't remember. This was the short way down. Of course there was a short way down that I didn't take. Man, the punch card quests. Oh, they used to be so painful. You had to do them in order. You had to find the punch card outside, and then you had to do the punch cards in order. And if you got them out of order, they didn't work. And it's ugh. Ah!
I'm out of range.
3 items? I got 3 items? That's unusual. I was getting 4 before because of a loot thing, but... Getting 3 items from a boss is unusual. I don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
It's too far away.
With 163,000, there's no way it's worth 163,000.
I need to get closer.
But there are people who are going for absolutely everything. I'm not. I'd like to get some stuff, but I don't think I'm going for absolutely everything.
justice!
I do know the saying, yes. Jack and the Beanstalk, I believe. This may feel like a large dungeon, but you compare it to Blackrock Depths, and it's teeny. It's so tempting to do another Blackrock Depths run just because I can.
I need a target.
I've become a lot more understanding of contradictions. It's the concept of people not being prepared to admit that they could possibly have made a mistake at some point, or that everything that they touch must be perfect because they touched it. That bothers me more. The default assumption that just because a certain person has been involved in something, that person's contributions must have been 100% perfect is... yeah, looking at it from a political perspective, I've got, like, the political party that I support the most here, they do stuff I don't agree with. Because, of course they do. I missed the crowd publer. I'll have to go back for it.
I gotta have more explosions!
Because people say things and then learn more information, or people provide them more information based on what they've said. And it's like, oh, but when people refuse to learn or accept criticism, that to me is always a bit more weirder. Yeah, I heard about Titan Quest 2. I lost interest in Titan Quest 2 almost immediately when they said that they wanted to do a Souls-like ARPG. I was like, oh, great. Pass. I haven't looked at it. It might be amazing. I have no information. I am, apart from the fact that I am in Gnomrigan and lost, which is definitely not new information. I don't know. I think they just wanted it to be, we want really long boss fights where if you misclick anything once, you're dead. It's like, hip hip hooray. Oh crap. Is that going to be enough to kill me? Almost. So where am I going for the boss? I am lost and I don't know where I'm going. Don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Render? Don't know what render is. As always, I play what's fun for me, and at the moment I'm really enjoying this. Like, just playing through the story and not stressing about what content Blizzard have... Like, playing what is effectively 15/20-year-old content for the story is something I'm really enjoying. I am very lost. So, right, okay, this way. And this guy has a chance to drop the greased smudge sash or the bot operating trends.
Target.
Well, there's the bot operating trends.
Warning, warning, intruder alert, intruder alert.
Here there. Off with you. How are you? Watch your back.
It was the flight master I wanted to talk
on
to.
your mind?
Fly me to the point. I need a point. So yeah, I'm doing okay on my... Not a lot of blue hats for Paladin, according to this. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so what do we have to do for this? Speak to the Thorium Point Flight Master, then use Brotherhood's flying machine guns to kill Cauldron defenders until the area is safe for entry.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
What guns? I don't have a vehicle. So you're taking me down into the Cauldron. That's a lot of defenders.
Congratulations.
Before I go in there, I'm actually going to do something a little different, and I'm actually going to go and kill the Earthborn.
I don't have a target.
It was just a rare spawn kill, because I got a new item for my appearance. They look very wrong.
You got my attention.
Aye, here we are. I hope you're ready, Explorer.
Hey, good. Watch your back.
Much like Overseer Miltorius, I'm a rich dwarf. However, I earn my riches through hard work and wise decisions, not through slavery. Okay, fine. Very little slavery. Hardly any. Anyhow, first thing that I see inside these caverns are slave drivers and taskmasters. I won't stand for this. As you progress through the cavern, kill as many as you can. Report your result to Everneye Soot Smoker, deep within the slag pit.
Off with you. Hey, good.
Of course, we'll want to free as many slaves as we can while we're here. Most of them will likely join forces with us, anxious to fight against their captors. However, sometimes you will find that slaves are resistant to being freed. It's a strange phenomenon, often called Durnhold syndrome. Wow. Either way, you should try and free them. If they resist, treat them as enemies. Report your results to Inverness Suit Smoker, deep within the slag pit.
Off with you.
Overseer Maltorius is in charge here, but he's not the only dwarf of power within the slag pit. Rethoric the Black and his horrifying golem, Obsidian, loom just down this corridor. Interfering with Rethoric's altar should summon both of them. Find it, and summon Rethoric and kill him. Report to Everneye Suit Smoker when you're finished.
Watch your back.
Slave Master Brackheart. He's often hiding. But he's got the Lord's Gauntlets of the Aurora, which are very, very useful for me. I'll go through the quarry gate. She was blinded by my radiance. It's like being blinded by science. You, sir, look like a dark iron slaver. He looked a bit like Greg Davies, he did, just a lot shorter. He was the Taskmaster. Sorry, Taskmaster. Is it Task or Task? Stupid Knoll.
Congratulations.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Congratulations.
So this is the place you can get into through the hole in the roof, which is not up there, it's somewhere else. I can't remember exactly where. Somewhere around here. But the hole in the ground that I pointed out sort of lands around... Actually, I think it's in the next area. Touch the Suntara stone and call forth Rethoric the Black and his guardian Obsidian. You're here to stop the Archduke? Obsidian, rise and destroy the interlopers.
Congratulations.
I don't think that worked for you. Obsidian, rise! This area is a lot less deadly in this version of the game. Partly because I'm a lot more powerful. I can solo Molten Core. Anything that can solo Molten Core is not going to find this much of a challenge.
What can I do for you?
Slavery is bad.
See you soon.
Sweet, horrible freedom. Strange how so many slaves cope poorly with freedom. It's a shame to have to do what we do, but such are the truths of the war. It's kind of the same when you recommend to people that, you know, universal healthcare could be a thing.
See you soon.
Fight well fought, Alexplorer. I'm beginning to feel the tide turn. Now, when you're ready, let's hit these dark irons where it really hurts.
It's on the ground.
It's a little known fact that dwarves, particularly of the dark iron variety, need rest. Lots of rest. Now, I ask you, how can they sleep without pillows? Exactly, Alexplorer. They can't. That's why you must steal their pillows. Once you finish your cushion thievery, talk with Taskmaster Scrange. He's a bit deeper in the cave, working on a covert project with Hansel.
Safe travels.
I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. I always found this area, there's nothing quite like this area anywhere else in the game. This game is huge, and this area is kinda unique.
Congratulations.
Oops. Our pillows! Someone is... Our pillars! Someone has stolen our pillars! Something is going on here.
What's on your mind?
What? Pillows? What?
Off with you.
I see Everness is up to her old tricks again. I guess I'll just, hang on to these pillows for a while. The important part is that you're here. We're gonna need your help.
Be good.
Hansel and I came here on a secret mission. Kill Overseer Melitorius. While our main goal still remains the same, defeating Archduke Calcinder, it can't hurt to take out the infamous Overseer of the Slag Pit while we're here. Problem is, Hansel was only prepared to fight one dwarf, but it looks like Melitorius has a visitor. An emissary from the Twilight's Emma. Speak with Hansel and help him out. Then proceed down this corridor and along the balcony and outside to find Overseer Oil Fist.
Get her back. Talk to me. Off with you.
Congratulations.
This was such a hard fight, and there was an item that you had to get from here as well. Such a hard fight in vanilla. Like, oh my god, it was bad. Dark Blacksmith. Dark Blacksmith. Duh, duh. Why did you call my name? Duh, duh. I wanna be a dark blacksmith. Smolder! Have you faced the wrath of Smolder?
Here there.
Well, it's Emery. Should have expected as much. I'm glad you arrived to help him out when you did. Looks like, despite all odds, we're pressing our offensive to the doorstep of Kelsinder's lair. Now it's time to finish the job.
Be good.
Arctic Kelsinder squirms at the back of this very cavern. We are close to killing him, but that's not what we're going to do. Slaying Kelsinder Mihaela means nothing. His acolytes can easily revive him. Instead, we're going to banish him. I asked you to gather a precious stone from the Twilight's Hammer earlier. You will now use it against Kelsinder. Engage him, weaken him, then use this device on him. He will be banished from this realm. Good luck, brave Alexplorer.
Watch your back.
There is such a thing as digging too deep, Alexplorer. While you'll find the richest mineral veins deep below the surface, you'll also find the most evil creatures, like fire elementals. Kelsinder's minions roam the cavern ahead. Every one of them holds a piece of Kelsinder's evil within it. Slay as many as you can. Show no remorse. I will remember to show no remorse. This is where the Incendisaurs used to be. This used to be the Incendisaur cave, I think. And used to come here getting Incendisaur scales for some rep grind. I think it might have been Thorium Brotherhood. The Thorium Brotherhood's rep seems to be a lot easier to get now.
Congratulations.
The remains of Kelsinder's minions lay smouldering at your feet. Oh, Oil Fist will be relieved to hear that you succeeded. See, 1,000 Thorium Brotherhood rep. It's like, they've not made this tricky. Still not sure how I'm going to weaken Kelsinder. Is this going to be another get naked thing? I think this is going to be another get naked thing. He's an elite though.
I don't have a target. Congratulations.
That is how you banish a Fire Lord. First, you get naked. Arctic Kelsinder has been banished from Azeroth. All that remains is a small, ashy spot where he once stood. Your work here is done.
Congratulations.
You should return to Thorium Point. Overseer Oil Fist and the rest of Thorium Brotherhood will be wondering how you fared in the fight against Kelsinder.
I need a target.
I'm actually going to try and get out on foot. I could hearth. I could get out to the doorway and fly. But I'm going to try and get out on foot. I've got a crochet belt out of it. So that's good. Now there's an exit there, and that's a pretty safe jump. I mean, it's not safe, but it's not going to kill me. Here am I, riding on my core hand, smacking up the dark eye and gathering some mithril. What just... I didn't even see that dark iron. I blinded him with radiance. There's that horse again. Found the horse again. I'm in Searing Gorge and I found the horse again. And there's a T-Rex? Why the heck is there a T-Rex here? Oh my lord, I'm doing really well for these BOE drops, aren't I? Gold? Gold, gold, hooked am I. Susanna, go ahead and cry. I would give the world to be how I used to be when I had no axe to grind except for chopping wood. Lunk is back. Lunk heard you used the stone to banish Fire Lizard. You saved Gorge and you didn't even kill. Lunk so proud. Lunk happy to be Alexplorer's teacher. Maybe you take this. Lunk doesn't need it. Lunk too busy adventuring. Where'd that go? There. 12 stamina. Compared to crit strike speed or parry? I think I'll take the parry. But that will go in my gear. My gear. My gear. I'm talking about my gear. My gear. Our task is complete. That's all thanks to you, Alexplorer. I'd like to offer you your choice from our coffers. In addition, I intend to make you a full-fledged member of our order. Welcome to the Thorium Brotherhood, Alexplorer. I'm proud to call you a sister.
Very good.
Those are not quite an upgrade, but thank you for them anyway. And now he
Watch your
will
back.
take Dark Iron Residue for rep, and I've got a lot of Dark Iron Residue in the bank. So, I was a twonk knuckle and left it all in the bank.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
So what I might do
What's on your mind?
is fly to Ironforge. What's the mouse icon? Oh, paddle bet experience. Paddle bet experience. Remster can't bead. Reading is an advanced skill that I don't seem to have.
Interest you on a pint? Watch your back. Here there. Be good.
Don't see why it would be worth that much, but whatever. Something is weird is going on with my keyboard. Bollocks.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
These feet? My investigating feet? I will.
What can I do for you? Be good.
Apparently this is really, really rare. Like the suggested realm price for it was like 100k. So putting it up at 50 seems fine.
How are you? Off with you. Be good. Watch your back. Off with you. Interest you on a pint? Be good. Off with you. Watch your back. What's on your mind? Off with you. Be good. Watch your back. Talk to me. Off with you. Be good. Watch your back. Off with you. Be good. Watch your back. Off with you. Watch your back. Be good. Here there. Watch your back. Off with you. Be good.
That's almost got me to exalted.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. You got my attention. Off with you.
I don't know that it's worth handing in this much. Oh, it's 18.
Talk to me. Off with you. Be good. Here there. Watch your back. Off with you. Interest you on a pint? Be good. You got my attention. Watch your back.
The Thurian Brotherhood rep is now really easy to get. Okay. So that's me done in Searing Gorge. It's tempting. Let me open up. Do I want to do Blackrock Spire? I kind of do. I think I kind of do. Now, the other thing is, I'm not sure if Blackrock Spire was an instance that was revamped again, because they revamped a lot of the classic instances, and it's like, it doesn't mean I don't know if I can actually do it. Or whether they just added a different mode, or I don't know. We will find out together. Should I check for Hogzilla? I should check for Hogzilla. There's Hogzilla. That is a very terrible corpse. Live fast, die young, and leave a very bad looking pig corpse. Molten Core, Blackwing Descent. I definitely don't want to do Blackwing Descent. That is not a thing. That's the way I think to Blackwing Descent. This is the Blackrock Spire meeting stone. So normally to get to Blackrock Spire, people would run the other way and then run up the chain, and they could do you can do a ledge jump onto a ledge up here, but I'm going the actual way for the first time. No one ever comes this way. So there's 3 dungeon entries: Upper Blackrock Spire, Lower Blackrock Spire, and Blackrock Caverns. Okay, it used to be 1 entrance. Interesting. Wow. Once people found the shortcut. that's the way to Blackwing Lair. That orb takes you to Blackwing Lair. That's not the where I'm going. Now this is the Blackrock Spire entrance. Ah, because the instance portal used to be here. And upper Blackrock Spire was there. Lower Blackrock Spire is there. So there's another instance somewhere? Yeah, Blackrock Caverns, I assume, is through here or something? There's a way up to Blackrock Caverns? I'm curious about that. Maybe not through here. But anyway, this is the entrance to Lower Blackrock Spire. There's Blackrock Caverns through here. Nope. But this all used to be part of the instance. And you'd have to fight mobs in this room. But you'd have to do Lower Blackrock Spire, and you'd zone into Blackrock Spire, and then Upper Blackrock Spire was a different part of the instance. Now, I'm curious as to whether this has been boosted. It doesn't have Cataclysm or anything written on this, so I don't know if this is going to be more powerful or not. Doesn't look like it. Do not be alarmed. I am not as I appear. My name is Aklidostras, though you may call me Aklid. My queen sent me here to stop Nefarian, and I will not rest until my task is complete. However, there are other foes here guarding his lair I cannot take on alone. Help me dispose of them, and you will be in the favor of Alexplorer. You may not know that name, but you will one day be thankful you do. Of this, I am certain. What is your business in a place like this? So Overseer Oilfist sent you. Listen carefully. We have much to discuss in little time. The Black Dragon Overlord Wormthalak oversees the forces of the Lower Spire, who are nearly prepared to launch a full assault on the Dark Iron Dwarves far below. We simply cannot allow the Black Dragonflight to gain control of the mountain. You must kill Warmaster Voon, High Lord Ormok, and Overlord Wormthalak. Their deaths will cause the army's momentum to grind to a halt and will buy us valuable time. And now I have to remember my way around Lower Blackrock Spire, which I definitely do not do. I do not remember my way around here at all. But look at the number of bosses in here. There are so many different levels with so many different bosses. It's kinda crazy. And this used to be half of the dungeon. There used to be a quest NPC hiding up here or something. Oh man, this dungeon is going to be nuts. It's not quite as big as Blackrock Depths. Together they used to be.
I don't have a target.
Thorium lockbox.
Well, I'm not opening that.
Actually, my rogue could. One of the bosses is down here. You've also got to be careful when doing this dungeon that you don't fall off the ledges, because some of these things have knockbacks. And it used to be possible when running Upper Blackrock Spire. I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but Upper Blackrock Spire is sort of all the way up there. But it used to be possible when running Upper Blackrock Spire that you would get knocked off a ledge by a mob and knocked down into Lower Blackrock Spire, and it's like, ah! Magus Ring. That can't sell for anything, but here's High Lord Omok. I got Tressmain leggings buy 2.
I got the same item twice.
I think there's a ramp down here. Yep.
It's too far away.
And I used to run this a bit on my rogue for the rogue gear that would drop in the room up ahead. So there's rogue gear that drops off the boss up here, Shadow Hunter. It was the... it seems to have moved. But I'm pretty certain there was rogue gear that dropped off this boss. Things have changed. The plain looking bow. Bows are the one thing that I actually find, I think, look really cool when they're got way more appearance. Like, I really like over-the-top bows, whereas with melee weapons and stuff I don't.
Dead end that way. Have to go this way. There's a chest, and it's not even locked.
I need a target.
Pattern mooncloth shoulders. Well, that's an AH item thing, I think. I'm pretty certain that's... something that I have on my tailor. I can send it to him to find out. I'm pretty certain he has all that stuff. is this a dead end room? Seems to be. Got me some powerful mojo. Look at some of these items. It's like,
This is worth 1,000 gold.
it's like, no, it's not. I mean, it is if there's someone buying them, but similarly, you know,
250 gold for a grey.
potentially, but just no. Here's Warmaster Voon. Evil looking dagger. Now, how do I get out of here? Because it's not through here. Gotta go somewhere. I don't know where I have to go. I'm a little bit lost. And why wouldn't I be? 'Cause I'm in Lower Blackrock. And the way was through this room, though I couldn't see the way to go forward. But it is through here, apparently. The entire dungeon is through, hidden behind these rocks. So Felina used to do a lot of runs through here where she would drop down because there were mobs down here. I think it was these invokers or something that would drop a flask recipe that every alchemist wanted. So there were regular stealth runs where people would come in with stealth characters and drop down to here without killing anything above to kill the invokers. I think it was the invokers anyway. Pristine black diamond. Apparently they're still worth something. There's another chest, but it's locked. And I'm not a rogue. I don't have the ability to open it up. Traveler's backpack. Oh, I tried to target over there to do the... Binds when picked up. Oh, no, the pattern isn't bind when pick up. giant
Flamberge of the fire flash.
Hello, Mother Spolderweb. Nope. But I'm happy. Well, I didn't get the appearance for that, but... Arcane pads. Doing well here. Welcome to Hordmar City.
I'm out of range.
There used to be an event here to summon a boss. Don't think that exists anymore. Here's the quartermaster. We do Helicon in here, I believe. Yep. Getting close to the end of this dungeon. There's only Overlord Wormthalak left. Coming up to the final room, if I remember correctly. Oh no, why are you watching me if it's the missus's birthday? You shouldn't even be here. And here is the final boss of the dungeon.
Congratulations.
Two-handed sword and a two-handed polearm. Neither of which look great. But the Relentless Scythe is a new look, and it looks kind of evil. Did he have a chance of dropping anything interesting? Mark of the Dragon Lord. Not really. Was there anything in here that could have been good for me? Did I kill Rock Doomhell? May have been, I don't know. No, I didn't. Yeah, he's the one you have to summon. I don't remember how you summon him. Maybe next time. I will do this again. But I was looking at loot. Mother Smolderweb, the trinket, probably would have been better than the Purified Anoxia Blood Talisman, to be honest. Warmaster Voon. Not really. Not really. High Lord Umok. Not really. Okay, so let's hearth out of here. Oh, that's good to hear. Eric? Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff to relist on the auction house. Or not. He can repair.
What can I get for you today?
So let's repair my stuff and let's sell some of this junk. Let's sell some of these weapons. And some of this armor.
Off with you.
Then I think I go back to the entrance to Lower Blackrock Spire to hand in that quest. But this time, I'm going to take the shortcut, assuming it still works. Trying to remember how you do it. There was a shortcut here. You come up to this chain. Oh, it was around here. You come around the back here. You come up here and you can jump onto this ledge. And here is the Blackrock Spire entrance. That's the shortcut. Of course, the shortcut now is everybody flies. Everybody flies. Now, zoning in, I think the quest guy I needed to talk to is right there. Pardon my saying so, but I'm surprised you completed the set out before you were alive. Set out before you were alive. Anyway, these monsters were responsible for the deaths of countless thousands, a great many of them heroes still spoken highly of to this day. You have earned my respect and a reward for your courage. Holdering me up, dude. Fly me to the moon and let me... Okay, and now it's time to attempt, and as I said, it is possible that this has been changed in a way that yeah, this is saying Warlords of Draenor. So it's very, very possible that I'm now, it is not possible to do this. The mobs are level 34. This can't be done. These mobs have been leveled up. Blackrock Spire can no longer be done at this level. I need to get several expansions under me in order to do Warlords of Draenor now, because it has been changed to be a Warlords of Draenor instance. Kinda sucks. But that's the way it goes. So, having been thwarted by redesign, I am going to use my flying mount to get me out of here. Back to where I started. So, I need to... The Upper Blackrock Spire is now a Warlords instance, which really sucks. So I might have to ask Fel if she'll do a run or something with me. But the next step is I've done a lower Blackrock Spire, so I'm going to move that up. My next step is Badlands. Now the entrance to the Badlands, I don't know which way it expects me to come in. So yes, I may have to get Felinae to take me on a run through Upper Blackrock Spire, because it was a classic dungeon. It's just not anymore. Which makes me wonder if the original fights exist anymore. Probably not. And the Badlands was very heavily changed by the Cataclysm. New Karga. In the Cataclysm, the Horde got their city boosted. There never used to be an Alliance city in here, so I suppose at least we got a camp. Thanks.
I offer service with a smile. We are bound by a common enemy.
How are you? See you around.
Hey there.
I'd say we have a dragon problem, but it seems they're a little more interested in New Kargath than they are in our small encampment. Nevertheless, I've got top men focused on keeping the dragons at bay. One problem that's gone unchecked, however, is the ogre camp to the southwest. Small army of combatants seem to have appeared outside of their hovel. We can't sit and wait for them to flank us, soldier. Thin their ranks before they thin ours.
See you around.
Greetings, Del Madres.
Looking for something specific? Safe
Yes,
travel.
and you don't have it.
Hey there.
Dragon's Mouth was established to give the Alliance their first real foothold here in the Badlands. Despite its position between Stormwind and Tumberow, the Badlands have traditionally been Horde territory. If that's ever to change, we need to start asserting ourselves. Of course, the dragon attacks on New Kargath don't hurt our cause either.
Farewell.
We're hard up for supplies, stranger. With the Black Dragons raining destruction on what would be our hunting grounds, we have no way to get food. The ogres to the southwest, however, have exactly what we need. Within their grotto, you should find plenty of meat and crafting supplies. They may put up a fight. Be on your guard.
See you around. Have a good one.
The Badlands are home to some unusual people, many of whom have been here for quite a long time. For example, there were 3 gentlemen who were staying here in town. I forget their names. The dwarf was Thildruin, I think. Anyway, they headed south with a pack full of ale a couple of days ago. Haven't heard from them since. I think they were headed to that big scar. Would you mind checking in on them? I'd like to make sure that they're all right.
Safe Congratulations.
Let's go thwack some ogres. Let's go thwack some guys. I'm a paladin. I'm on a religious cause. Therefore, violence. Me and my religion means violence. After Dustbelcher meat and Dustbelcher silk, but I don't know where they come from. I thought they said in the camp. Within their grotto. Right. Gotta go into the grotto. Where there's Mithril. Don't know where this thorium is supposed to be.
I need a target.
Nothing like meat that's been left hanging by ogres that looks like kind of the intestines of other ogres.
Congratulations.
I love how the quest is confirming that at the moment I'm killing non-combatants, because I've got to kill 12 combatants and these aren't counting.
Congratulations. Well met.
Welcome back.
Be careful.
I imagine those ogres weren't too much trouble for you. Here are some coins for your
Safe
troubles.
travels.
But they weren't too much trouble, so why are you giving me a coin? Here are some coins for your not too much troubles.
Can I help you?
Thank you, human. I take it you're a walk-in? However, I'm afraid I don't have much to give you other than this passionate round of applause, which seems to do weird things to your stuff. Oh, I do have these. Here, take your pick. My pick of one choice. But I'll take the pauldrons.
Have a good one.
Which I am not putting on. So at the moment this place looks a bit like it did, like over here it's like it's still red and everything is normal. And then you come around here and it's like, oh no. No, something went very, very bad.
I need to get closer.
This is not the same at all. What happened here? What?
Hi.
Isn't you to check up on us? I've been around this desert longer than any of those chumps. We're just soaking in some of the scenery and telling stories about old times. You like telling stories?
Off with you.
Deathwing made quite a mess when he passed through these parts. If it weren't for me, he'd probably still be here, laying waste to all the good people of the Badlands. What, you don't believe me? Fine, let me tell you the whole story. I remember it well. It was a bright, shiny day. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, Deathwing appeared. I said to myself, I'm going to punch that dragon in the face. Unfortunately, the cataclysm had knocked loose a bunch of angry elementals. You dang blasted rock elementals! I'll punch you too. Punch the elementals. Deltron the Lost says, get punched! Dang blasted rock elementals. I love the name of it. I'm gonna punch that dragon right in the face. Punch Deathwing in the face.
Congratulations.
What's on your mind?
Some story, huh? Now you know why Deathwing hasn't come back here since.
See you soon.
Can I help you?
Not only was Theldrin's story wrong, it was boring, unimaginative, and slow. I'll tell you how things really happened on that day.
Now.
First of all, it wasn't sunny out. It was cloudy when Deathling appeared. The cowardly dragon must have seen me, because he turned away and flew into the clouds. I'll find you in those clouds, you worm! I yelled, and then I'll throw you to Kalimdor. Luckily, I had been tinkering with my world shrinking device. I decided to keep shrinking the world until I could reach the clouds. Shrink the world. Shrink the world. Shrink the world. Shrink the world. Once the world was small enough, I started to hunt for Deathwing in the clouds. in Discovery doing this. I'm not sure where the clouds are, though. I'd searched every cloud, but I couldn't find Deathwing. Then it was I realized he was hiding in the sun. I looked up. I looked directly into the sun, because I'm an idiot.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
What am I supposed to do? I can't click on that.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
What is going on? Don't tell me this is bugged.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
It wants me to click on it. I can't get bigger.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
I can't get bigger.
Get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
I think this is broken.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
So the sun has gone away.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
It just says interact with it by clicking.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Apparently this has been an issue for a while now.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Okay, so there's a bug. I don't know what I do about it because I can't progress the quest chain without doing...
Interesting. Be seeing you. Daylight's burning. Salutations! Off and away.
So maybe if I spawn the sun in a different location.
I'm out of range. I need to get
No,
closer.
it always spawns
too
it
far away.
too far above my head.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
So maybe there's a trick I could do
Pleased to meet you.
with tell me
Have a
that
great
story
day now.
again. And oh, this is bugged as crap. But if I try and get to a location where I'm elevated before I can I walk up any of these ridges? Not really. So here I'm elevated. So if I grow from here,
I'm out of range.
no, it's still spawning it too far above your
I
head.
need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Wow, Badlands is bugged. Can't complete Badlands. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, games have these problems. But that kind of sucks. Okay, so let's make a note. Can't complete because of a bug quest in the quest chain. It's probably not going to unlock a lot of the stuff because what'll happen is, as you've seen with the other zones, doing quests unlocks the next quests and unlocks the next quests. So I'm not sure if I needed to unlock that to get safe passage across part of the zone. Probably not. I can probably get to Dustwing Dig. Damn, that feels... That's the first, like... I know I've done those quests before, so it's a new bug. The first report of the bug is about a month ago. So apparently something got introduced about a month ago that caused that to happen. I'm trying to decide what to do. Do I just skip this zone? I might skip the quests in this zone. But I might go do Alderman. But I'll skip the quests in this zone and come back and do them once we... I mean, they'll not say about a fix, but once the next patch is released, I will come back and try again. That kind of sucks. But bugs happen.
Out of range.
Now, I don't remember where the instance entrance was. Probably through here? There used to be quests and stuff to get through here, I remember that, but I don't remember where the instance entrance is.
I need to get closer.
This is looking promising though. I mean, I'm not going in through the back door. Although I thought the instance entrance for Alderman was in a big room, but I might be wrong. I have come the wrong way. Told you it was in a big room. Welcome to Alderman. First Titan dungeon?
Welcome.
Gulgan Firehammer and his band of Dark Irons are in Dig 3 guarding a door that we know nothing about. I've had it with their men getting in the way of our work here. The Explorers League is the only group authorized to handle the artifacts throughout Alderman. Go to the dig and dispose of him so that our work can continue undisturbed. I want to know what's behind that door. We are the British dwarves and we're here to take the artifacts. We must kill the people who are stopping us from doing so. In the map chamber there is a door which leads to the legendary chamber of Kazmul. Who knows what secrets could be hidden inside? What we do know is that it's guarded by Ayanara, a titanic watcher of immense size and power. You'll need to defeat her if you intend to unlock the secrets of Alderman.
Watch your back. You got my attention.
The makers who built 2 ancient stonekeepers to help to protect Alderman from world-B invaders and to oversee daily operations while Ayanara and Acheda slumber. One is still fully operational in Temple Hall, but the one in Echomach Cavern has been corrupted by something. I fear that one of the old gods is responsible for this, and you're going to help me see if that's the case. Topple both of the Guardians and bring me their power cores. They'll tell us all we need to know.
Watch your back.
So one of the weird things about Alderman is it used to be the only place you could come to access the enchanting trainer. So training in enchanting used to be really hard because you'd have to the master enchanting trainer, like on Turtle when I had to train master alchemy, I had to go to Feathermoon. It was like, oh, that's on the other side of the world, and it was the only trainer available. The only enchanting master trainer in the game was inside this dungeon.
It's too far away.
So you'd have to get an Alderman group to go train. Oh. I get they were aiming for a hardcore experience, like, you know, you need to dedicate time and effort, but
There's a level.
Out of range.
Remains of a Paladin. There used to... Oh, that's right. There was a quest to come in here and deal with these remains, and I can't remember what it was. It was way too long ago. But it doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to powder these guys into the ground. There's the map room. This will summon Iron Ara. You used to have to get the staff from somewhere as well.
None may steal the secrets of the makers.
You want to bet?
Congratulations.
It's close, but no banana. Don't worry about the chamber, my boys. We'll check it out. You have more important things to do. The true goal in Alderman is to attain the discs of Norganon. The secrets on these discs could change everything about how we view our world. Countless secrets of the Makers are inscribed on them. Their value is beyond any material wealth you could possibly imagine. The problem is Arcadus, an ancient and powerful creation of the Makers, guards the discs with a venerable army at his disposal. I need you to defeat him and secure the discs for the Explorers League. She was just waiting in this room, doing nothing. On we go, further into Alderman. Hello, Scorpids. Goodbye, Scorpids. We probably should go and deal with the obsidian power core thing. Which I think is this way. This guy is protecting the back door of Alderman. Not an upgrade. Oh, that sounds amazing, Eric. I'm still doing the finishing touches on the I can't see where the mithril is at this minute. I'm still doing the finishing touches on the diagonal pack, so I'll be perfectly honest with you, I haven't started looking too much at the anti-diagonal yet. I think we've got 3 puzzles done. So you're overtaking us, and we've been working on it for a few months. This place is an absolute warren. People die in here all the time on hardcore because the group gets separated or they get lost, they take a wrong turn, they pull the wrong mobs because of the patrols that are in here, and it just goes wrong so easily.
Congratulations.
Are they actually better? I think they might be. Because I get crit and haste instead of haste versus... I think those are actually better. Okay. I need to still kill the Obsidian Sentinel? I thought I killed the Obsidian Sentinel. Yeah, I've killed the Obsidian Sentinel. It's not marked off I've killed the Obsidian Sentinel, though. I think one of these was the room where the enchanter was.
My Taurus on spear. Slay them!
Congratulations.
Nope. We go into the stone vault.
It's too far away.
And there's Grimlock.
Grimlock King!
A terrible polearm and leggings, but I did get a light scimitar.
That target.
And now we go in to the depths of Alderman. Altar of the Keepers. This better be doable by one person now. It used to require 3. Alderman used to be the one dungeon you couldn't solo. So when I go down, it'll take me down into this lower area where Arceus is. We'll send it through, Eric. Maggie and I might take a look at it tonight. Remember the trick with the Sudoku takeout packs is for it to try... I got another light scimitar. Is to try at... Ooh, there's a quest NPC up here. Is to try and keep the solves to around 30 minutes maximum. I know the quest NPC is down the bottom. He is at the bottom. Stone Steward. I'm feeling a little bit weird. I think after this I'm going to have a sleep. Because it's been a rough few days. Here's Archegidus. Click on the altar, summon the boss. All of these little statues will activate in an order and I will have to deal with them.
Who dares awaken Arcadus? Who dares
or not?
of the makers?
The Rock Pounder. No. But I did get an upgrade ring. So there you go. Why is it saying there's a quest completion here? I don't understand. Oh, just click on the thing. Well done, lad. Now go to the discs and learn all you can. Centerpieces of the treasure chamber are 4 huge platinum discs, each adorned with numerous sigils of an unknown origin. Touching them makes your hand tingle. Just after touching the discs, the visage of a large stone watcher springs forth. Salutations. I am the Keeper of Knowledge. The Creator's synthesis of earthen and has been chronicled and stored here for this world in the discs of Norganon. You have uncovered a wealth of previously undiscovered worldly lore. Speak with the Stone Watcher and learn what they have to say. Salutations. My function is to offer access to, and when permissible, insight into information regarding the Creator's synthesis of earthen on the world designated as Azeroth. I am ready to share this information with you now at your leisure. The Earthen are a synthesized race engineered by the Creators, functioning as one of the seed races in the initial population of the world designated as Azeroth. The Earthen were created to aid the Creator's efforts in shaping the deep regions of this world. They are a modification of the standard subterranean being matrix used on other worlds that the Creators have seeded. The constructions of this prototype race created various anomalies that were observed after initial synthesis. What is a subterranean being matrix? It is one of the synthesis matrices that Creators use when seeding a world. Each synthesis matrix is used to achieve the Creator's goals. For Azeroth, a subterranean being matrix was modified to create a being with increased durability with an affinity for deep region shaping. The Earth are the product of this modification. After the Earthen had been put into service for the Creators, unforeseen anomalies were discovered that affected their synthesis matrix due to high-stress environments. What are the anomalies you speak of? Additional background information on the Earthen must be given before before this question may be answered properly. Processing. To understand the anomalies of the Earthen, it is first important to understand what the Earthen represent in their design intent. The Earthen represent the Creator's attempt at improving the survivability paradigm of the standard subterranean being matrix. This was done by incorporating a resilient foundation of construction inherent to the world into said matrix. What is a resilient foundation of construction? It is the baseline material used in race synthesis. A cross-section of Azeroth's crust was used as the foundation for the earthen synthesis rather than the typical biomass construction foundation used by the Creators. The research on the world's composition led the Creators to theorize that an enhanced being could be synthesized that would epitomize the resiliency of this world's essence. This was accomplished by choosing to use a blend of Azeroth's various stone core compounds as the foundation. So the earthen were made of stone. Simply stated, that is correct. The earthen's physical features are that of a smaller stature humanoid, although their composition is that of Azeroth's various stone core compounds. Their design maximizes strength and stamina without sacrificing cognitive processing power. Their skin and musculature are nearly impervious to physical damage, and with very minor modifications, the earthen display a remarkable resiliency to unwanted magical forces. Anything else I should know about the earthen? It is integral to the assimilation of this data that it is understood that the creators wanted to synthesize a race that would long be an integral part of this world's development cycle after they had departed. This race would be instrumental in fulfilling the creators' long-term development objectives for Azeroth. It is an ancillary note. The nomenclature earthen was deemed apropos for the new race by the creators based on the earthen's composition. I think I understand the creator's design intent for the earthen now. What are the earthen's anomalies that you spoke of earlier? The earthen's only anomaly in synthesis is the tendency for matrix destabilization while being utilized in high-stress environments. Addendum. Deep earth sculpting was naturally suited to the new matrix design and thus never met the qualifications of duplicating a high-stress environment. Destabilization was not discovered until well into the earthen's primary service cycle for the creators. The creators began work on post-synthesis modification rather than recall and resynthesis. What high-stress environments would call the earthen to destabilize? There is a noticeable pause after you ask this question. The information you request is not currently available in this repository's data cycling. I sincerely apologize for this omission. Please request this information after a data cycling update has been performed on this information repository. You may also request this information from another information repository located on Azeroth. What happens when the earthen destabilize? There are two potential results when earthen synthesis matrix destabilizes. Initiating visual aid representation number 1. The first variant matrix is the degenerative product of the synthesis hereby designated with common nomenclature of Trog. This variant maintains strength and stamina comparable to the earthen, but its cognitive processing power has been almost completely compromised. Force of will and strong sense of cunning are the only driving factors in the psyche of the Trog. Trogs. Are the Trogs you mentioned the same as the ones in the world today? I am unable to process your chronological reference in comparison to the recording of this data. My apologies. The Trog retains some composition of Azeroth's various stone core compounds, but the loss of cognitive power makes this variant unacceptable to the creators. The Trog procreates as per standard biomass. By default, it consumes stone and anything else it can acquire, including other Trogs. Cannibalism is considered unacceptable by the creators. You mentioned two results when the earthen destabilize. What's the second? Initiating visual aid representation number 2. The second resultant variance of the earthen matrix retains many desired elements when compared to the standard subterranean matrix. The common nomenclature for this variant is dwarf. This variant retains strength and stamina inherent to the earthen. In some cases, the dwarf even exceeds the cognitive powers of the earthen's matrix. The dwarf, however, retains none of the physical composition of Azeroth's various stone core compounds. Dwarves? Now you're telling me that dwarves originally came from the earthen? The data stored in this repository does indeed correlate with your astute proclamation. The dwarves maintain an affinity for the stone composition of Azeroth, but due to the high-stress environment anomaly within the earthen synthesis matrix, the dwarf reverts to a default biomass composition as seen in the standard subterranean matrix. Ergo, the dwarf variant does synthesize from the degeneration of the earthen creation matrix as you inferred with your query. These dwarves are the same ones today, yes? Do dwarves maintain any other links to the earthen? I am unable to process your chronological reference in comparison to the recording of this data. My apologies. Though the dwarf maintains most of the earthen's mental attunement to Azeroth's stone composition, the reversion back to living biomass remains the main degeneration of the matrix. Dwarves eat and procreate through means typical to other standard biomasses. The creators view the dwarf as an acceptable variant, worthy of Genesis in its own right. who are the creators? The creators are the creators. They are the beings that seeded and shaped this world by their own design. They are the reason for this world's existence, as well as many other worlds. They are the wellspring from which Azeroth flows. This is a lot to think about. The creators are cognizant of the magnitude of the information housed in this repository. Subsequently, a portable copy of the data stored here will be made available to you once you are attuned with the Discs of Norgannon. Please consider your cursory requirements for the assimilation of this knowledge to be complete. At your leisure, access the Discs of Norgannon to begin synthesis of your discs. I will access the discs now.
Congratulations.
Following the instructions of the Stonewatcher, you once again assess the Discs of Norgannon now that you have learned about the history of the Earthen, the Trogs, and the Dwarves. A faint brief hum is heard from within the discs. The Stonewatcher then speaks. The discs have now been synthesized. Access the Discs of Norgannon once more to receive your personal copy. Touching the Discs of Norgannon once again makes your hand tingle. This time, however, a strange grinding noise is heard from inside the discs. Your backpack suddenly becomes heavier than it was before. Inside, you discover a miniature version of the discs. No doubt an item of this sort would be invaluable for someone interested in the ancient history of Azeroth. Someone would sure be interested in this. Take the miniature versions of the Discs of Norgannon to someone very interested in them. I will be able to choose either a platinum sword, which potentially could be good, or a band of aldermen, which will not.
Congratulations.
I also want to check the ancient treasure, which gave me either, well, the schematic parachute cloak might be maybe not. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was alderman. Though, there is a turn-in to do at the top, and do I want to run back through the instance? Can I run back through the instance? Because I think I need to hand in right back at the start. I've got 3 quests to hand in right back at the start. I might do a quick run back through the instance, I think, if I can. Oh, good, Eric. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. At least there's a map of the dungeon now. There never used to be. Yeah, much faster to run back through the instance than to come back again.
What's happening?
Fantastic! Great work! We know that Dig 3 has to tell us in no
See
time.
you soon.
Interest you on a pint?
Where are the cores, lad? By Murden's beard, where are the bloody cores?
Be good.
This is incredible, Alexplorer. The power coursing through each core. The contrasting power is so close together. I'll take this to the proper dwarves right away. These cores are extremely important.
Off with you. Great to meet.
What is it you have there? What did you learn from the discs?
Off with you.
These discs will change... Oh, okay, you hand it to this guy now. These discs will change everything. The secrets are ours now.
Watch your back.
Oh, good God. I don't like the look of it. And I lost some haste. Actually, no. Okay. I think it took me almost as long to read that out as it did to run the rest of the instance.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance. I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
Francis, lucky doos and root. Beware of Yeti.
Okay. None of this stuff is ever gonna sell. Oh, there's Omok's head. I don't know where I got Omok's head from. I can get rid of that. I did that wrong in the instance. It's fine. I'll do that. Deal with that later.
Be careful.
What am I doing? This is...
Looking for something specific? Have a good one. I just don't care what the... Whatever. I imagine that's actual garbage then. Okay. And with that, and putting the lockbox into my...
What can I do for you?
bank,
Go
I
with honor.
think we are done. Oh no, I need to put the cruel barb in. Getting new weapon was kind of cool.
Need help?
Used the cruel barb for a very, very long time. but it finally got replaced by a platinum sword. Just a little bit of haste. My haste is going down a bit, but, you know, gear is getting better. And I got it all myself. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've been having fun with this. I've desperately needed the distraction because life has been awful. Absolutely awful. But this has been fun. And, you know, fun is what matters. Thank you everyone for watching. And as always, good luck finding the things that are fun for you. It really matters. Bye everyone.